இதயத்தை திறந்து வைத்தால் அது உன்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். வருவது வரட்டும் என்றிருப்போம். உள்ளதை சொல்லி நல்லதை செய்து வருவது வரட்டும் என்றிருப்போம். கண்ணீர் எல்லாம் புன்னகையாகும், கண்ணீர் எல்லாம் புன்னகையாகும். கடமையின் வழியே நின்றிருப்போம், கடமையின் வழியே நின்றிருப்போம். எங்கே போய்விடும் காலம் அது என்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். நீ இதயத்தை திறந்து வைத்தால் அது உன்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். ஒரு சில பேர்கள் ஒரு சில நாட்கள் உண்மையின் கண்களை மறைத்து வைப்பார். ஒரு சில பேர்கள் ஒரு சில நாட்கள் உண்மையின் கண்களை மறைத்து வைப்பார். பொறுத்தவர் எல்லாம் பொங்கி எழுந்தே மூடிய கண்களை திறந்து வைப்பார். பொறுத்தவர் எல்லாம் பொங்கி எழுந்தே மூடிய கண்களை திறந்து வைப்பார். எங்கே போய்விடும் காலம் அது என்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். நீ இதயத்தை திறந்து வைத்தால் அது உன்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். கால்கள் இருக்க கைகள் இருக்க கவலைகள் நம்மை என்ன செய்யும். கால்கள் இருக்க கைகள் இருக்க கவலைகள் நம்மை என்ன செய்யும். உழைப்பது ஒன்றே செயலென கொண்டால், உழைப்பது ஒன்றே செயலென கொண்டால் நடப்பது நலமாய் நடந்துவிடும், நடப்பது நலமாய் நடந்துவிடும். எங்கே போய்விடும் காலம் அது என்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். நீ இதயத்தை திறந்து வைத்தால் அது உன்னையும் வாழ வைக்கும். எங்கே போய்விடும் காலம்.
அனைவருக்கும் எம்முடைய மனம் நிறைந்த அன்பான பணிவான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். Yang berhormat Tan Sri Kosukun, Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, eminent scientists from ISPRO, Mr. Professor Sivasubramanian, Chairman of Pertubuhan dan Kebajikan Amal Narpani Illam Malaysia, Mr. Damodaran, Chairman of all the states MGR Narpani Illams, and Tan Sri, Dato Sri, Dato, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and welcome to this event of MGR, the legend lives on. Salam sejahtera dan satu Malaysia. I take great pleasure in welcoming all of you, in particular the fervent fans of MGR to MGR 96, the legend lives on. I'm sure that it would not be wrong to mention that the legend lives on, for if MGR is not alive in your hearts today, this program would not have been possible. The reason all of you are here is because of the love, admiration, and your feeling of gratitude to this one great personality called MGR. Of all his charitable services, which has gone in unbounded limits. Now, most of you who are born in the recent years would not know much of the history or the background of this great legend. To just share with you on a short note, MGR at a young age stopped schooling after standard 3 because after the loss of his father, they could not afford to send him to school, and so he was sent to a drama school where he had to earn his keep. And working very hard in the drama troupe, he gradually, through his hard struggle, became a scene actor. And from the hard struggles in the scene platform, he eventually became one of the finest statesmen in Tamil Nadu. That is MGR. MGR for the people. And ladies and gentlemen, even though he had lost his schooling at a very young age, he did not take that as a negative element in his own life. When he was a statesman, he made sure that every children had education. So he never took that as a loss. What was a loss to him, he made sure that it was a winning situation for the children of the nation. And ladies and gentlemen, you can say a lot about what he has done, and I'm sure there is nothing much to say of the less that he has not done. That was MGR. And ladies and gentlemen, I too had become a prisoner of his charitable deeds. And to say further, I am not the only fervent fan. I am one among all of you, but I would like to also say, among us today, sitting in this line, there is another fervent fan of MGR who actually, after reading and knowing about MGR's deeds, he fell in love with MGR. So we have another added MGR in the form of Tan Sri Kosukun. So whenever I have a chance to talk to Tan Sri, he will say, if only everybody could follow in the footsteps of MGR, and there will be so many MGR in the country will be free of everything. We'll be all living in peace. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the many great things that the legend had done. And he was all the time surrounded by human. Wherever he went, I had the opportunity, I must share this with you, but I will not take too much of my time because I was only permitted 5 minutes. Recently, when I had an opportunity to talk to one of another legend who had worked with MGR, but he will be the mystery man today until he comes on stage. But I would like to share that when I asked him, what is your highest opinion of MGR? He just put it in his nutshell, he said, well, MGR, as I worked with him, wherever he went, as I stood by him, I could see only humans. I could not see the floor for many years. So wherever the legend went, he was swamped by people of all status, young, old, he was just loved for what he was. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight the event will showcase songs, dance, and also an award ceremony to another special fan of MGR who had his personal experience in working with MGR when he was a statesman. And also while he was working as a scientist in the development of aerospace, he had good interactions with the legend. He will tell you some of it when he comes on stage. So ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I will end my note with a word of thanks to all the members of the organizing committee for their contribution, and also to all our kind supporters of this event, and also to all the well-wishers under the One Malaysia riot who has assisted the narpani illam, not only in doing charitable deeds in this land, but also in another land where the need is there. In that way, as we move into a borderless world, narpani illam of Malaysia sees no color. That means it sees no race. It is there to help each and everyone who is in need, just like MGR, the legend. So I hope you enjoy the event tonight put together by all the support and supporters, and a very good evening